Season 4 is almost here, and I am so excited. I just feel like I've improved so much since the start of Season 3 with all the gameplays and game time I put into dissecting. BZK here, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, I will be breaking down 5 tips I've come up with through my experiences playing comp in order to help you guys win more games. Learning from your mistakes is one of the best ways to improve, and what I am bringing you are tips derived directly from my experiences, not in any particular order. If you like what you see here today, it would mean a lot if you support this video by dropping a like on it. It doesn't take too long and it directly helps out the channel. Without further ado, let's get started. First off, the gameplay you're watching is a competitive Genji game on my second account where I dropped 41 elims in a row. It is definitely one of my best Genji gameplays to date. Now, none of these tips are in any specific order, so we'll just start with the most important one, at least for me, and that is to stop tilting. I'm a very passionate and competitive person, and I tend to let my emotions get the better of me more often than I would care to admit. And in a game like Overwatch, tilting is probably the worst thing you can do, and here's why. When you tilt, you stop focusing on the game and start focusing on the bullshit that inevitably happens to you. By doing this, you lose all focus on the decisions you are making and you become a more irrational and reckless player. Not to mention, if your team hears you constantly bitching, it takes away their focus on the game and directs it towards what you are saying. This can bring the team's morale down greatly and often cause others to tilt as well. If you are an in-game leader and your team hears you tilt constantly, what do you think that's going to do to your team? Bullshit is going to happen. Losing is going to happen. Just embrace it. That's the only thing you can do. This leads me to my next tip, and that is to stop focusing on your SR and start focusing on getting better each and every game. If you are McCree, for example, maybe stop focusing on getting the most kills in your team and start focusing on, say, your weapon accuracy. Try to improve it, or at least maintain a specific accuracy every single game, and eventually the kills will come. Maybe you're playing Ana and you want to be a more effective healer. Try focusing on your positioning as opposed to just shooting the shit out of your teammates without recognizing where you are on the map. Nitpick these little things and you will in turn get better, but stop focusing on your SR. SR is literally just a number. If you are in Masters and you drop down to, say, Platinum, you are not a Platinum player, you just had a bad luck streak, and that type of shit happens. This doesn't mean you are as good as what your rank says. As long as you are trying to improve in a specific area every single game, you will get better, not by what that little number says at the end of each match. My third tip kinda goes with the tilting tip, and that is to praise your teammates. Yes, actually give your teammates props if they make a good play. What this does is it not only increases their morale, but it also increases their confidence. Try your best to put your teammates in the best state of mind possible, and good things will come. They will want to communicate more, coordinate better, and just overall be a better player because of something so effortless. Overwatch can be such a big dick contest in that who has the most gold medals, or who has the play of the game, or who has the highest SR. If people are playing good, let them know, but don't kiss ass, if that makes sense. When everyone is in high spirits, it helps fight tilt a lot more and can really help your team win the match. Just don't be that guy who thinks he's the shit because he has the most damage. Probably when he's playing soldier, you should have the most damage. But be humble and put your teammates first. My fourth tip is a bit more specific, and that is to call out enemy abilities as well as ults. This is something the pros do a lot, and it can really help with your team's decision making. If a Roadhog uses his hook, let your team know. This mentally reinforces the fact that they now have a 6-second window, soon to be 8-second, thank God, where the enemy Roadhog cannot get an insta-pick and your team can play around that. This helps so much when coordinating a push, because if you call out the enemy Tracer used her recall, then you know she is vulnerable and your team can take advantage. Now, you don't want to call out every little thing, because there is such thing as too much comms. Call out what needs to be called out, like enemy abilities or ults, coordinating your team's ult, discussing mid-game strategy, so on and so forth. Putting too much in your team's ear can cause them to lose focus on what they are doing. Just something to be aware of. Then finally, my last tip is to laugh at yourself when you make a mistake and have fun. This goes back to the tilting we're trying to get rid of. If you fall on the map accidentally, Have a comedic break and laugh at yourself. You aren't perfect and shit like that will happen. Don't take yourself too seriously and have fun with the game. Obviously you want to try and win, but if you mess up embarrassingly, don't sweat it. Shit happens, let it go, and let it fuel your team's positive vibes and help prevent tilting as much as you can. Now I realize this is very much easier said than done, believe me. I mean, if you're in an intense fight in overtime and you mess up, it can be very hard to not bitch and complain. I get that, and that would be a natural response. But try not to set out to be this perfect player because you are not. You will make mistakes. The best thing you can do is to learn from them, laugh a little at yourself, and move on. Guys, let me know what you think of these tips in the comment section down below, and please feel free to leave a tip of your own that helps you out when you're playing competitive. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's video. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and why not subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Peace out.
Enemy contact. My ultimate is ready. Thank you, my friend.
30 seconds remaining. 我这边来。
その程度か。友人の剣をくれ。My ultimate is charging. Require healing. 本気を見せてみろ。
Double.
I understand. My ultimate is charging.
60 seconds remaining.
I am here. I am prepared.
Double. Capture objective Double.
Taking the objective! Join me in glory!
その程度か。I'm on fire.
Taking the objective! Join me in glory!
I understand.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Let's keep it moving.
Enemy turret sighted.
Yosh! Enemy turret destroyed. Join me.
Enemy turret
Using no We will fight it out.
Experience tranquility.
Hello.
Finals. 3-2. Victory.